But I'm Norwood Jones, and I'm a survivor. I just want to thank God for being a survivor, and I want to thank all the organizations who have supported me in all of this, especially, let's see, the West Tennessee Heart and Vascular Center. Those guys are marvelous. The Madison County General Hospital couldn't ask for any better service anywhere in the country. Jackson Clinic, all those guys were great for me. And especially the American Heart Association, they do so much to serve the people in all over. I want to introduce my wife too. Over 64 years living with me. That is a challenge in itself. What a difference it is today from 40 years ago. You know, in 1965, I quit 2 jobs down in Memphis, Tennessee to come back to my hometown and open up an old general store in the 1890s. And were 2 great friends, Brooks Shaw and Reggie Smith. 90% of the people didn't think thought it was the craziest idea you ever did run into. And at that time, you could buy a Coca-Cola for a nickel, you could buy a candy bar for a nickel, and you could get a dip of ice cream for a nickel. And everybody else in Jackson charged a nickel for ice cream cone. We opened up charging a dime. And another reason people thought we were crazy. Dime for a dip of ice cream back in those days was something else. As I say, I'm not a public servant. I have to read my notes and stay with you guys. Brooks Shaw had 3 heart attacks before he was 40 years old. And doctors told him that he needed to get a hobby to kind of break the tension of running Kelly Foods, a multi-million-dollar company from Jackson, Tennessee, who sold products to grocery stores all over the South. And at the time, doctors told him to, as I said, get a hobby. And 2 of his friends came up with the idea that, they came up, bought him a brass cash register. It was an old cash register, a coffee grinder, and an apple peeler, and suggested that he make a collection of old country store items that were used in the 1890s. And he took that to heart, and in 4 years, he amassed one of the finest collections of old country store items that you'd ever know anywhere. And Reggie Smith was working with Brooks, and they got their heads together and tried to figure out, what can we do with those? They had it all stored up in the warehouse there on the airways, and they got their heads together trying to figure out what they could do with this thing. And they came up with the idea of reproducing a general store of the 1890s and operated like they did back in that days to so that the young and old could see and appreciate what a general merchant had to do to make a living back in those days. And the fact that many of these little general stores were the beginning point of some of the great companies of the nation today. after 3 years, Brooks was still having trouble with his heart. And he decided to sell Kelly Foods and retire. And he did. And at that point, you'll have to forgive me. At that point, his doctors recommended that he go to the Cleveland Clinic up in Cleveland, Ohio, which was supposed to be one of the finest heart specialist clinics in the whole world. And he and his wife went up there, and they came back very disappointed. I sat down and talked with Brooks, as we did a lot of times in the store, shortly after we did that. And he told me, said, Norwood, hey, they didn't operate on me. They said that I had a 15% chance of getting off the table. And that's not really good odds when you go to the hospital. So they decided to come back home and do the best they could with what time they had left. And that was very good. In a year and a half so after that, he passed away at 46 years old. And it's you know, Ann Shaw, his wife, called me one day after seeing my picture in the Jackson Sun and says, Norwood, you know, if they just had the skills and the research and stuff that they have today, Brooks might could have lived a normal life, and started to cry. I told him I agree with you. It's very well possible that he could survive if he had the experience he had today. I have something in common with Brooks. I too have cardiovascular disease, but I'm surviving. About 13 months ago, I became unconscious in my home. My wife called 911. She was very good at, she didn't get as excited as she usually does about things. But she called 911 and got an ambulance out there and took me into the hospital, and they took me straight on in there, and they thought I was an emergency case, and they pushed back a surgery that was not an emergency case to put me in there right straight. And they did it on me. They did 3 bypass surgery on me. And, you know, it's kind of an interesting thing that happened to me. The next, well, while I was in the recovery room, Dr. Severs, I don't know whether you know Dr. Severs. Anybody know Dr. Severs? Dr. Severs came into the recovery room to check me out and see what it's doing. That guy looks so young for his age. You know him, he looked like a kid to me. And I said, I pointed and said, say, would you mind checking that TV and cutting the, break it a little brighter so I can see the thing? And he says, Norwood, I can work on your heart, but my 12-year-old got to work on that TV. But we had some very interesting experience with all of this. And tell you, my wife and I have been tremendously blessed in the last 18 months for our health events that we've gone through. We've had, and but God has really blessed us and with our friends, and just everybody pitching in and helping us, and especially my brother-in-law and son. They pitched in and did more. I couldn't believe it, do they? You know, especially my brother-in-law. He's with me here. He's with me here. It's been a wonderful life. It is a wonderful life. Thanks to all the great care given in this community. We don't need to go anywhere else for heart surgery anymore because of what we have right in Jackson, Tennessee, and because of the research and all that the American Heart Association has done to give us quality heart health care. We can do it all right here, and I'm confident that you don't have to go anywhere else. And thank the American Heart Association for funding the research. They are number one next to the federal government in providing funds for heart research. And we just got to thank them for it.